Have you ever tried learning German with Netflix? Actually, it's a great tool and I used to recommend it a lot to my students to watch, for example, the TV show Dark. Maybe you've seen that. But then I noticed that there are some problems when trying to learn a language, especially also German, with Netflix. First of all, the subtitles sometimes don't match what people are actually saying. You don't get a transcript and you don't get a translation. There are some tools which give you a translation, but sometimes the translation is not accurate. Then, of course, you don't get any exercises because in order to learn a language, you also need to practice. And you can't just watch, because if you just watch, usually you notice it for the minute and then you forget it the next minute. Then often the TV shows are too complicated. So what I mean with that, the topics are too complicated. They are not about everyday life. So for example, with Dark, it's already a very complicated TV show. And if you watch it in German, it's even more complicated and it's not at all about German daily life, which you need if you want to live in Germany. And the biggest problem I found is that you can't ask native German teachers or tutors any questions. So for example, you might see some expression or some slang or some grammar and you're like, oh, why is it like this? But you can't ask anybody. So when I started noticing all these problems, me and my team thought, let's just create our own TV show tailored to German learners just like you. And in this video, I want to show you a sample lesson from our TV show. First, one quick note, we are starting another 10-week live challenge next Monday on the 14th of October. You get 30% discount and registration closes on Sunday, the 13th of October, all right? So, willkommen in meiner Deutsch Academy. Welcome in my German Academy. First of all, here you see the interface. And when you pass this exam, you always get a badge. Yeah, so that's a way for you to stay motivated because you want to earn these badges. We also have an accountability tracker where you can choose your study plan, casual or intensive, if you want to use that one. Yeah, and here you already see the lessons. Here we are in B11, Mein Leben in Deutschland. So B1 in total is made up of 10 units of B11 and 10 units B12. And that's exactly the same in our other levels. We have A1, A2, B1 and B2 available. So, und here you see Banküberfall. This is, what is it? A bank robbery, yeah, in der Bank. Then Besuch von der Enkelin. What does this mean? That is when your grandchild, yeah, the Enkelin is a female grandchild, comes to visit. Besuch is the visit, no? Then Fernsehprogramm, this is the TV program. Sich bewerben im Wohnzimmer is applying for a job in the living room. So she's doing an application here and so on. So you see all the topics, all right? And the good thing is all these courses are based on a continuous story, eine zusammenhängende Geschichte, a continuous story, yeah, very important. And here you always get the plan, yeah, and also, of course, we have some introduction videos. And there you also see, for example, we have a physical book, yeah, which you can get. You can either print it yourself or get it on Amazon. So this one is for B11 and so on. For all, we have them in all the Amazon shops. And then here in the introduction, you also get some important information. Yeah, we tell you everything on how to work with the dialogues and so on. Then the Ziel, das goal of the course, and everything is listed here, which you need to know for the course. So let's have a look at a sample dialogue. Unit 6, Reise nach Sachsen. It means trip to Saxony. Sachsen ist ein Bundesland in Deutschland. Und hier siehst du noch auf der Autobahn. What does this mean? This means on the highway or on the freeway. So, und wir schauen uns mal diesen Dialog an. Hier seht ihr erstmal, das ist der Dialog. Ja? Dann gibt es immer, ich gehe mal kurz nach vorne, damit ihr das seht. Wir haben hier Untertitel auf Deutsch und Englisch. Das ist immer Deutsch und Englisch. Dann nur Deutsch oder gar keine Untertitel. Und dann können wir auch noch Speed verändern, ja, langsamer oder schneller. Und hier sind ganz viele Downloads, da ist das PDF mit dem Skript. Okay, ich zeige euch das ganz kurz. Ich zeige euch das später noch mehr. I will show you later more. So here is always everything in German and English. And we highlighted some chunks, okay? Und hier dann haben wir ganz viele Übungen und auch ein bisschen Kultur, also a little bit culture und ja, Übungen, Übungen, Übungen und Grammatik, ganz wichtig, Grammar, very important. Hier haben wir zum Beispiel die N-Deklination, okay? So, und dann gibt es immer die Lösungen. Lösungen are the solutions. Und hier ist noch ein MP3, damit du auch unterwegs hören kannst. So, we always give you the MP3, so you can also listen to it on the go. Und hier ist dann das Transkript, ja, hier ist the transcript. And our students can ask questions underneath. Wir machen mal los, okay? Let's go. Und ich mache mal die Untertitel nur auf Deutsch an. I will only turn on the subtitles in German, so you can see how much you understand. Totally without subtitles might be a bit complicated in the beginning, of course, and this is also B1 level. So for those of you who are a bit more beginners, I also want to give you a chance, okay? So, let's go, normal speed und wir machen mal Deutsch an. So.
Die Koffer sind gepackt.
Was bedeutet das? Die Koffer sind gepackt. Das ist unser Erzähler. This is our narrator, by the way. Die Koffer sind das. Das ist ein Koffer und das ist noch ein Koffer. So the suitcases are packed.
Endlich geht die Reise nach Sachsen los.
Endlich geht die Reise nach Sachsen los. What does this mean? Endlich means finally, and you know this actually. Geht los. I say this a lot in my videos. I always say, los geht's. It means like, let's go, let's start. So it means like the journey or the trip to Saxony is starting. Ja? Oh, der Zug kommt schon in 2 Minuten. Oh, der Zug kommt schon in 2 Minuten. Was bedeutet das? The train is already arriving in 2 minutes.
Ja, wo ist Gogo?
Where is Gogo?
Der kommt immer zu spät.
Der kommt immer zu spät. It means like he's always late.
Wir verpassen den Zug wegen ihm.
Wir verpassen den Zug wegen ihm. Was bedeutet das? What does this mean? So we will miss the train because of him. Ja? Verpassen den Zug. How would you say, I will miss my flight? Ja? My plane, basically. How would you say this? So, my flight, you would say, ich verpasse meinen Flug. Ja, it's immer mit Akkusativ, always with accusative. You also see it here. Den Zug. So, ich verpasse meinen Flug, my flight. Oder ich verpasse mein Flugzeug, my plane. Und wegen ihm. This is also a good chunk. It means because of him. Wegen normally demands the genitive, yeah? But in everyday spoken German, we normally use it with the dative. This is also where, again, I'm telling you, it's good if you can ask questions, because one of our students also asked these questions here. Hello, I've learned that wegen is built with genitive, but wegen ihm is in dative, so you can ask questions. And my assistant Johanna, she answered, and she also said here below, nowadays most Germans tend to replace the genitive with the dative form when speaking. So this is what I mean, that it's good if you can ask questions, right? Okay, and by the way, also, we highlight what I showed you. We highlight these little yellow things. We call them chunks. These are useful phrases, but in B1, we highlight less because you can also select your own chunks. But here, for example, you see also wegen ihm means because of him. So this is a useful phrase, and our flashcards are also based on these phrases. Oder was viel Besseres? Something much better. So was is actually short for etwas, something, but we often say that, like that, okay? Oder nirgendwo anders, nowhere else, and so on. So we highlight these useful phrases for you, alright? So, und weiter geht's. Oh, hier, das ist lustig. Go-Go-Biel. Was ist das? Was kommt hier? What do you think what this is, this big thing? Das ist ein Wohnmobil, a motorhome. Wohn, from living, yeah, and mobil. And he called it Go-Go-Biel, because it's his Wohnmobil, okay?
Hey, was machst du denn da?
Hallo!
Hallo! Hello!
Ich habe was viel Besseres als den Zug gefunden.
What does this mean? I found something much better than the train.
Ein Klo auf Rädern.
Ein Klo auf Rädern. What does this mean? It means, let me also turn on the English subtitles now. So it's a toilet on wheels, yeah? Das Rad, you might know Fahrrad, no? The bicycle. So, und das Rad is the wheel. So, und das ein Klo is a toilet in everyday language. And this is another thing which is nice in this series, that you really learn Alltagssprache oder Umgangssprache. So, Alltagssprache is daily language and Umgangssprache is colloquial language. So, we really speak like we would in normal life and also at the normal speed. So, it's really good to practice with this because it helps you with listening comprehension as well, okay?
Komm, ich lasse euch rein.
Ich lasse euch rein, I will let you in. Wuhu, Sachsen, wir kommen! Wuhu. Ich mach mal das Radio an. Oh, die Prinzen! So, die Prinzen ist eine deutsche Band. It's a very famous German band. Das alles ist Deutschland! Oh, oh, oh. Das alles sind wir! Oh, oh, oh. Das gibt es nirgends woanders!
Oh, oh, oh.
Nur hier!
Nur hier!
Das
alles ist Deutschland! Oh, oh, oh. Das alles sind wir!
And I'm also happy when we teach these things, because another student also commented, seit dem A2-Kurs ist mein Lieblingslied Ab in den Süden. So since the A2 course, which he also did with us, my favorite song is Ab in den Süden. It's also a very famous song. Jetzt ist es Deutschland. Now it's Germany. And he says like, danke für die tollen deutschen Lieder, die ich noch nie gehört habe. And so thanks for all the great German songs that I've never heard before. So that's kind of funny that our students also enjoy this, because we loved filming this. Wir leben und wir sterben hier. So sterben means to die, yeah? We live and die here. It's a very famous song in Germany. Hier.
Bobby, du Spaßbremse.
Du Spaßbremse. So Spaß ist fun und eine Bremse ist when you brake, ja? Das Car bremst. Und so basically it's like a party pooper, you would say maybe also in English.
Was machst du denn da? Hausaufgaben?
What are you doing there? Homework?
Los, sing mit.
Los, come on, sing along, yeah? So now I want you also to sing along, okay? If you know the song. This is also a very famous German song, one of the most famous ones. It's by Die Ärzte, the doctors, literally. So, hallo, mein Schatz, ich liebe dich.
Du bist die Einzige für mich.
Du bist die Einzige für mich. So you are the only one for me. How would you say this to a guy? Yeah, so this is the female version, die Einzige. If it becomes male, it would be, actually it doesn't change, it's just der Einzige. Du bist der Einzige für mich. It's the same word, it just changes to der, okay?
Die anderen finde ich alle doof.
Deswegen mache ich dir den Hof.
Du bist sowas ganz speziell, ich merke sowas immer schnell. Jetzt zieh dich aus und leg dich hin, weil ich so verliebt bin.
So this is really funny actually. So the guy is basically singing to her and confessing the love and saying, oh, you're the only one for me. And now, watch this, what he's saying. Nun zieh dich aus. So it's like, now undress, yeah, or get undressed, undress yourself. Und leg dich hin and lie down, weil ich so verliebt in dich bin, because I'm so in love with you. So all of a sudden it changes, yeah? And that's why the song is kind of sarcastic, okay?
Da ist ein Wort der Warnung angebracht. Männer sind Schweine.
So it's one of the most famous German songs. You can also Google it. Männer sind Schweine. So men are pigs, basically. Yeah?
Traue ihnen.
And then it continues like this. And
Gerne, was für ein Spiel? Kennst du Stadt, Land, Fluss?
so and now they want to play a game, and it's called Stadt, Land, Fluss. So literally it's like city, country, river. Maybe you also know it, where you have to write down for a certain letter, für einen Buchstaben, Stadt, Land, Fluss. So there are 3 lessons like this per unit. Then you get the complete video and audio unit. Then you get a speaking exercise, writing exercise, interactive quiz. I can also show you. So there it's basically a lot like here. So for example, here you're supposed to put the Bundesländer, the federal states, in the right region. And then you can test yourself, okay? So we have all these things. And now we also have a new thing, which is really exciting. It's a new community where you can also live chat with us and you can ask grammar questions and so on. And there's also, we will create some challenges there, speaking challenges, and also some live meetup. And then we also have a channel for zum Spaß. This is like for fun. And there we also post pictures, for example, welches Sternzeichen bist du? Which zodiac sign are you? Sternzeichen. Literally it's like the star sign. And then I'm Cancer, yeah, ich bin Krebs. And then our students are commenting and so on. So, yeah, this was the sample lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. And now you see, maybe Netflix doesn't work 100% for you, but this course might work for you. You can also check it out if you want. We have a 30-day money-back guarantee. And what's very important, it's actually a 10-week challenge just to keep you motivated, but you get lifetime access. So you can always come back in a few months or years or whenever and continue, and you can review and so on. So that's very, very important. The link with all the details is in the description. If you're interested, there you see all the details, the method we're using, and there's a little chat box in the lower right corner where you can contact us. Okay, so just let us know if you have any questions. Awesome. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you learned something. Ich hoffe, du konntest etwas lernen. Also, let me know in the comments if you learned something and if you enjoyed these songs, ja? Die Prinzen, Deutschland, and also Männer sind Schweine. Ja, okay, tschüss.